Going on, everybody? ProTrader Mike, founder of the MOJO Day Trading. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. How's everybody doing today? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, everything's flying all over the place. Things are halting. Things are going up dramatically in schematic ways. Oh my goodness gracious meus and the bias. GBR just times $30. We bought it this morning, picked in the Mojo room at $3. Let's head over and take a look and say hello to the team. See what be going on with these stocks and GME and KOSS and bond. And oh my goodness gracious meus. Where do you see this today? Holy crap. One of the systems with the current back to normal. Ah, okay. Good, I'm live there. Let me make sure. Hey, what's going on there, guy? What's loving the doji? Yeah, Elon Musk. I told you to buy ESO and EOS and Doge. Elon always does that, dude. He loves that coin. He buys a lot of it, and then he tweets it and goes up, comes back down naturally. He buys more, then he tweets it again, goes up more, and I bought it at 03 and change. Let's see where it's at. Just because you mentioned the Joji coin. We bought Bitcoin in the room yesterday at 29,900 for the Heinz 30. We're up 2,756 points trading Bitcoin since yesterday in the Mojo room. EOS is 270. Doge is 0.024. It's up 227%. I think I got it at 0.00 and change. It was 00. Let's take a look. In the past month, it's gone from I had it at where is it? 0.007. See, 0.0 so 0.009 right here as it went through Heinz, right there. That's where I had it. No, it's not it. Where's that baby? 0.00 back 3 9 7. Maybe it was 9. It was 0.009 to go through the 1. So it was 0.009. And then it went 0.01. Heinz that was the play right there. Then it touched 11, went 12, 18, all the way up right there to 24. So that's a Heinz sequence right there. Same thing as we do every day, guys. So if you have right here, this is the doji chart. So this was a 0.009. This is 0.01. This is a touchy 11. And right here is 0.024. And this is 19. See that, guys? In crypto, just like the stocks and just like everything else. You could take a note of that. That's Doji. Doji Heinz. Yeah, Mojo had that one. All right, so yeah, GBR. Let's take a look at this morning here in the Mojo room. So right here, We did. It was in regular chat. Allen lost 1,500 on GME this week, and he rarely loses. No, wow. That's historical. See, guys, Allen loses. Rarely, but he did. Look at that. Let's go back to 9:30. 40-point move on the futures. $2,000 in one contract. Chief teaches to buy 3. That's $6,000 in profits in a half hour. Who's excited about trading futures? We are. MOJO Pro Traders. Boot camp Monday night. MOJO will be teaching a class. Completely closed out right now. Got over enrollment capacity, especially due to COVID and that social distancing that's needed, you know. But luckily it's online. You get to do it from the comfort of your own home in your pajamas. Done for the day, going to Vegas. Money is this. And we traded futures before the market opened. It was huge. American Airlines surges 50% because ProTrader Mike tweets about it 3 days in a row. If you go by this week, I started the established trend on that AAL. Scroll back in the MOJO. Check it out, man, because MOJO don't lie. MOJO shorted GameStop this morning. Show you what's going on. A lot of stuff on that Twitter. Polar bear GameStop halt. I was on the way up at 70. Went to 3. This is when you had a little life left in you, Mr. Lefty from Citron Research. Going in for his second short of 1 million shares at this level to be short 2 million shares with an average price tag of $40. So let's do some math. So you got 2 million shares short. Let's say you just got 1 million. Forget 2 million. You're short 1 million. You did 500,000 and then you doubled it up. You freaking risked it. You got 1 million shares short at 40 mil. Okay. And you have 100 million. You have 200 million in your account. That's what your account's worth, 200 million. It's a lot of money, man. It took you a long time to make that. Now, and the stock's at 70. Now the stock goes to 350. I think it went higher to 400. Let's just use 400 as an even number. So that right there is a 70 to 400. Let's just go 370 for math purposes. It's a 300-point loss times 1 million shares is $300 million. His account is only worth $200 million. So he either has to come in with sell everything he has and come in with 100 million to save him so he can hold the position, or they're going to sell him out and they're going to take his shares, the firm, and here's the firm in this box. So the firm is going to take his 1 million shares and they've got it sold to them at $370. So now they're short. If this goes lower, they have 1 million. They have his bet up top now. The stock is down 200 points. This guy up here, the X, he doesn't own it anymore. He lost his whole account, the 200 million. He owes the firm $100 million. The difference of what he took the loss in when they bought his shares into the market and what his account was worth and they liquidated. He's sitting negative 100 million. The firm just made 200 million off his shares, and he owes them 100 million. And that's Citron Research. right here. I mentioned it the other day, dude, when he first came out with that video, when he said it was at 40 going down, and it sure didn't, man. And everything the guy's worked for in 10 years, even longer, is in the toilet. Right here. The WH should have more passing and investigate stock forms. He read it. Too bad, dude. You're the same thing. Their social media site on Reddit with this Wall Street bets or whatever is more powerful than your one situation. The masses of 1 million people versus you and your newsletter, you got trumped. We're a nation based on free speech. Citron was fought globally for 20 years for that right. No one trading phenomenon should eliminate it. One trading phenomenon. You made a bad bet. And it happened many, many years ago to somebody that I know, had $1 million, took his bet and shorted a stock and made $10 million. Then did his next pick just like this. It went the other way and lost it all. In one phenomenon. It's not the first time. And if you need an update on that, Mr. Citron Research, I'll give you an update and let you know what the symbol was in the company. Because it was probably 8 years ago. I've been following you that long. So it ain't just you. Melvin Capital, same thing happened to them, but they got an infuse of money to hold their shares, dude. You weren't as big as them. Look, Melvin Capital right here closed its short-term position on GameStop on Tuesday after taking a huge loss. CNBC confirmed the amount of loss taken on the short position, but Citadel and Point72 have infused $3 billion into Melvin Capital to shore up its finances. Because they probably had 2 million shares and they shorted and lost $600 million. Or they probably had 3 million shares and they lost $1 billion or more. The managers, Gabe and Andrew Ross Sorkin, kept on buying and buying the short position and adding in their speculation about the bankruptcy filing. It's all bull. They're stupid, dude. They suck. They didn't know how to reprice and take a licking, man, and say, dude, okay, the market knows more than me on GameStop. I've been doing right for 30 years. That's because I'm Gabe Plotkin and Andrew Ross, and I manage billions of dollars, and someone can save me with $3 billion. But hey, dude, you were really wrong on that one, bro. Maybe you've been doing it too long and had too much partying over the weekends and this COVID scenario. Maybe COVID's got you and screwed up your brain. You and this guy. Terrible. Here's an update. January 27th, too many people hacking Citron on Twitter. Will record post later today. GME is going to go to 20. Buy at your own risk. It ain't going to 20. It went to 400. Right here. This is him. Look how nervous and terrified he is. I want to give my first interview ever. Never done it before. Dude, he's really loaded. Look at that marble table next to his couch. People don't have. That's like you know, in your dining room, and where you eat. Look, the guy's loaded, bro. And he lost it all in that one. He got 2 over. Crazy. It happens to all of us, bro. The best of the best. I know Citron, myself, we've been very easy on the shorts lately. There's a reason. Look at the market. This is not an easy market whatsoever. So easy. Instead of taking 10 million, he only took 2 million. He's been or took 1 million. He's only easy on it. That big. Because there's a guy, Zach Morris, who made $21 million on GameStop. Zach right here. So Zachy, check out Zach Attack. Guy's been killing it, dude. Check out his media. Right here with the Zach. Right here for the guy from that show on TV, Saved by the Bell. He has made $1 billion in the stock market in the last year. $1 billion, dude. That kid with 250,000 followers. Right here. Here's AMC. He has 800,000 shares. He's up 4.8 million, and it's at 8. The next day it was at 19. He was up $12 million on AMC. That's him. Zach. Here's his other position, AMC. He's up 3.6 million at 6. It opened the next day. He has 800,000 at $19, dudes. I followed him on that. I've been following him on a couple. I've given him to my room too. Tag along with him, Ross, and a couple other social media influencers, dude. You need that in the right timing, because if you didn't buy AMC at the right time, you lost all your money. Your account got blown up. It halted trading, went down 13 points. Craziest shizzle dizzle I ever seen. Look. Let's go to AMC. It's down $9. This morning it was at 16. Let's go to the 30-minute chart and look at it on a time frame. So it ran here with AMC. It was at 5 like he did. It opened up, dude, at $25. He had 800,000 shares. That's $17 million. He woke up in the morning too. He's like, okay, I'll sell it right there. Look, 83 million shares. Amazing, right? Now you buy it with him at 23. Guess what? It's 10. You lost all your money. Robinhood's buying you in on GameStop all over the damn place. GameStop, he made $50 million. He bought it, he looked at it, 80 to 450 on GameStop. And then I bought puts on GameStop and made 270 points in the MOJO Day Trading room. He has Clove. He's up $918,000 on Clove. He's up position of GameStop, 35,000 shares at 111. It went to 450. He made $21 million. He made $21 million. Look. Here it is. $21,388,488 he made on GameStop. I shorted GameStop this morning, 150 shares, and made 115 points. He did 35,000 shares. This kid's got some power. He made $21 million, dude. Look at all these positions. And he's got a bunch of people. Here's his other one, AMC at 4. Up 2 million. Then it went to 8. Then it went to 25. Look at that. ITRM, 639. Took a loss. 639,000 shares. Amazing, right? Here, EXPR, 911,000 shares. He's up $2.5 million. His P&L for the day, $4.278 million for the day. That's what's going on with GameStop, AMC, and all these dudes. Look at that. Freaking Zachy Morris. He just got that Vanguard crazy. Look at that watch he got. I don't even know. Whatever. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Saki. Here's another one. AMC at $3. He's up 1.3 million. See, he holds them, dude. Here's CCIV, 90,000 shares, up 1.6 million. Crazy, right? Here, AMC at 350, up a million. Here's CCIV up 500,000. So look, I'm getting them, making them happen, bro. I'm giving them out, trading them in the Mojo room. Here's AMC Heinzing 3 when it was only up 500,000. 800,000 shares. See it? Amazing, right? AMC at 3. This is when he was up 600 grand. ITRM, he lost 70, but he made 260. Here's Clove up 599,000. Cool, right? Cool beans. UV rebuy 1282, guys. Right here in. Let me text my guy. Hold on. $12.80, bro. Now, oh my God, what a gift. What a gift. Holy crap, look at SQQ. Up big. 50. Big on SQQ at 50 now. Nice. He did the same thing on Sanddial. He posted it last night. I got it at 70. I retweeted it, sold it at 85. Love it, man. So that's what's going on. There's these things on Reddit and people that made terrible bets because these stocks were down, on crazy things. Let me show you. Walt sent me this thing. These were Melvin Capital's shorts. Look, all these stocks went up big. This is Melvin's Capital exposure and opportunities to threats. Recently, GameStop has entered one of the most dramatic short squeezes of all time. A short squeeze occurs, guys and gals, when there's a large number of short sales. That means you don't own the stock. You're actually selling the stock in anticipation of buying it back lower because it's so high. So where you would buy a stock low, buy it long, low, and sell it high, this time you're selling it high to buy it back low. And you don't own the shares, so you borrow them on margin from your firm. When you buy low and sell high, there's no margin. If you put in $10,000, you can lose $10,000. If it goes bankrupt and it's zero. When you short with $10,000, there's unlimited downside because it could keep on going. If it goes from 10, if they short it at $100 and it goes to $200, you lost everything. Then when it goes to $300, you owe. When it goes to $400, you owe double the amount that you started with. It's the most craziest thing in the whole wide world. So why in the hell would you want to short? Right? Why? You can just buy put options, man. So instead of putting money in the shares where that can happen with unlimited risk on the upside of getting what happened to them and putting in $50 million into it, why didn't they just put in $1 million and buy a put option? So if they're wrong, they lost 800,000. The put's worth like nothing. They can get 200 grand out of it. And if they're right, the $1 million turned into 100 million and more. The option went from $10 to 1,000 this morning. So if they had 1 million options, they would have made $100 million, man, more. That's what they should have done. Instead of being crazy on that, they should have me replacing Ross and freaking Gambini, Heaney, whatever the other guy's name is, dude. Mojo should be dead. Hook up Mojo with 13 billion under management. I'll show you how to freaking do it, dude. It was discovered more than 100% of the shares were outstanding on the short. Meaning, dude, they shorted the pants at more than shares were available. They shorted. Crazy, right? Got to buy them back sometime. Look, here's their other stocks. They have a put BBBY, Legend, GME right here. See? They have 5.4 million shares short. $55 million. They lost... they owned it since they lost. They have a put, so betting for it to go lower. 5.4 million shares they lost on. So let's see. Let's just do the math. 5 million shares. Let's say that average of 100. It's 400. They lost 300 points times 300. They lost 1.5 billion. That's why they gave them 3 billion. That's exactly how much they lost. I know exactly. Dude, they averaged and averaged and averaged and averaged till they got to 100. So that's it. We're stopping right here. We're freaking done with 5.4. They wanted to go at 5 million. They went way over, dude. Way the freak over. And they're going to get crushed in this one too. They have 7 million Mylan. Now VTRS. I bet that one went up too and they got crushed. Because they're an advantage. Other companies can come in and destroy them and make it go up where they would have to come in and buy the stock back, making it go up higher. See, VTRS. It's up. See? On 6 million. So the same thing can happen to that. If notorious hedge funds really want to get these guys, they know they're short right here. Look. 7.4 million shares and 110 million market value. Right now, they're short at 17 bucks. 7 million. That thing goes to 100, they're out of business. If you wanted to, as a big fund, you could buy the shizzle out of that for the next couple of days, send it to 30. They'll start to have to cover a million at a time. They'll send it to 50. Then Wall Street, Manetz and Ross and all these other guys will come in and send it to 100, 200, and they'll have to buy out their 7 million in one shot. The thing will go to 350 from 17. That's how it happens, folks. Do you understand the knowledge and what I see and know on Wall Street? So it's beneficial to be trading with the Mojo. You know why? Because I wouldn't tell you to buy or sell and trade that GME in my chat room. You can go to with Zach and Ross and millions of chat rooms out there, guys. And you could trade that all day long. But with me, you ain't trading none of that. There's been in the last 2 days trading GME, and Ross got up the other day, Ross the boss, at 4 in the morning, made 200,000 trading GME. Okay? It's utterly irresponsible to have my team be in a situation where their livelihood and what we've all worked for years is jeopardized by one trade to make money. Because you know what's going to happen? When I buy it, it's going to halt and go lower. When I short it, it's going to halt and go higher. Just like happened to those guys. So believe me when I tell you, the best teacher and mentor you can have are those guys that just lost everything. Lefty at Citron and Melvin over there, dude. Now they're ready. to manage that kind of money because they've experienced the loss of everything in one shot. They would never, ever, ever do that again. And they could teach you not to do that. That's the power, dude. That's the power. But they got too big, too fast, hand fed with a silver spoon. And there you go. Mr. Greed came in, and inexperience with something like that, on something you haven't been involved with before. You know, you could be in Beverly Hills, dude, and all of a sudden you make a right turn and you walk in between from this store to that store and you get pulled into the alley and mugged. It just happened in Beverly Hills, dude. 1 out of a million. And it just happened to you. There you go. That's why GME, AMC, KOSS the boss. I've shorted this stock this morning at $170 a share. It was $170 a share. And I called it to short in the Mojo room on the auto close. I know all when these guys are getting bought out. It's my auto close. How did I know to short SPI at the top at 47? How did I know to short KOSS at 175? How did I know to short GameStop at 357? How? It's the auto close trade play. Like these guys, they've been watching the chart and they know exactly tick for tick what the hell went on with GameStop and in the last couple of days. It happens two ways. On the upside and on the downside. Let me show you the first scenario on the upside. Here's a green chart. And the stock is normal. And look, it goes up, and it's up, and it's up, and it's up, right? And it's up, and it's up, and it's up more, and it's up more, okay? This is the normal move. Now from this line, watch what happens. So we're at this line. Now we move out of normalcy. And you get notified, and it's all over the place. And you go, wow. Then it goes, boom. And it's up another 50%. And then you go, wow. Imagine if I bought it there. And it goes up again, 50%. So now it's made these 3 bars. And you're like, damn. Wow. Right? That's exactly what happened because the bars were down here. You know, it made its way up over time to that line. And that's what this is like incredible. This is incredible. This is right here, 40. This is 20. And this is 100. So this is GameStop. Oh my gosh, it's 20. It's way overvalued. Oh my goodness gracious, it's 40. I'll short the pants off you. Oh, it's 100. You're freaking in bankruptcy, dude. What are you, crazy? I could just sit with you over time, and I'm going to short you some more right there and right. And that's what they do. And then it goes, wow, 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 against you right there. And then guess what happens? Then all of a sudden, it goes like this. And you're at this new level. So everything that just happened with the wows was in here. Everything normal and incredible move on the first 100% was in here. And then all of a sudden, it goes like this. The biggest bar out of all of them. And there's the firms buying in and taking all the shares out of the accounts of all the traders in phase number 1. We'll call that A. Guess what happens now at this blue mark? Guess what happens now? Anyone know? Guess what happens? Guess what happens? Guess what happens? Anyone know? Anyone know? Anyone want to guess? What happens? What happens? What happens? What happens? Anybody out there want to take a guess? I'll tell you. Nope. I'm right here. I'm at the blue line. I'm at the blue. What happens here? These are semi-rich people because they had the balls and the money to do that trade. So they're semi-rich. But guess what? They're gone. These people are rich. So they have more money in their accounts than there's room. And then it goes up again. Okay? And then these people, because the firm's going to buy more, because they see that these people are so freaking close, they want the same thing to happen to them. So the firm is going to trade against you. And they're going to buy the shares and it's going to go higher. And this is an auto close B. Guess what happens right here in the last third bar? These are the big kahunas. This is the big ball peonies. So if I could draw a peony with big balls, it would be this guy. And they're on the phone with him. And they're saying, dude, you have until 4 p.m. today to close your position, or we're going to close it for you. Click, and the phone is hung up. And the guy calls back and says, dude, I'm moving some money around and shit. Can you give me until tomorrow? And they're like, sure, dude. Since you got 10 billion with us and you've been with us for 20 years, we'll extend that over to you till tomorrow. And guess what happened from 350 to the tomorrow? It went to 470. So that overnight, they're gone. And now the stock comes tumbling on down. And in these 3 bars right here is the auto close trade play that I teach the pro traders. And when you're able to recognize that situation, the amount of money that can be made at that point is astronomical. How do I know that? Because I've been in that auto close trade play more times than you can ever imagine. So I know exactly when it's coming, how it's coming, why it's coming, and I could feel that same feeling that those guys had, so it never happens again to you or anybody else or me. And I've been trading for 30 years, man. Like those are, you see everything, dude. You see everything. GameStop and KOSS ain't nothing. There's a stock right here. Back in the day, I'll tell you how this thing moved up, I remember. It was right here. It was 8 cents. And it was a shit-ass company. And it traded like freaking 200 million shares. And it went to like 15. Then it went to 55. Then it went to $1.05. Then it went to 3.05. Then it went to 4. The next day it was at 7. Next day it was at 12. And the next day it was at 25. And I said, okay, time to short. This thing's worth freaking 10 cents, bro. And it went up like that. So Mojo, right here on the red, we'll bang out a short at 25. It closes. The next day it opens, guess, 45. I'm like, no way, baby. So you have this bar that's as big as 2 days here, and it's like so big. I'll short again like those guys. Well, it's got to go lower. Now I'm stuck in. I might as well bite the bullet. We'll get out of it tomorrow. Tomorrow, it opens up at 125. Your cost basis is 25. You're down 100 points. And you got 1,000 shares. It's 100 grand. Your account was only worth 20 grand. They sell you out, you own no shares, and you have an $80,000 negative balance. And the firm's calling you saying, dude, send in money. So why in the world would you want to short if that can happen? Right? Yep. Shaq ain't the rich man who plays the shack. Guys, well, chatting, squeezing, boom. Every time Citron calls a short, the stock would drop. He got too cocky this time. He sure did. He thought he can control it. GME high was 483 today. That was the buy-in. I'll show you. Let's go to the chart on GME. And look at your big bar. So here's your buy-in right here, probably 468. So let's move this over. So I'll show you right here. This is with the move. I had it up here. So here's your move right here. You're short. You're like praying this thing goes actually down to there where it did. Let me do a bigger view. So this right here is 100. You're actually, this is your break even. You're short at 100, man. You're short at a hundo, boys. Remember I showed you the Melvin, he got it at 20 and whatever. He's short at 100. That's where you want to get out, okay? So you're like, please, man, please, dude, please. Right here, it starts to fall. It's right here, 440. You probably already lost it there. Let me go back a little more in time. You lost it there. Okay, so here's the next day for the big hondo. Everyone else already got out. They're already done. Okay, so right here is 240. Let's say it's 250. You need it to go here to 100. That's your break even. You're dying for that fucking number, dude. I can't believe it went there, right? Okay, right here is 520. So it opens up in the morning, and at 5 and 6 a.m., you lost your stock. At 6 in the morning, right there. So you didn't even make it to the open, and the firm took your shares at 500. So you lost 400 points. You lost 400 points. On 5 million shares is 2 billion. Dude, these guys lost freaking crazy amounts of money. Okay? So at 6 a.m., your shares are gone. And it comes down, goes right back up and tests that top. And then does a Cupid top there and a Cupid top there. And right here, it cracks and it comes right back down to 250 exactly. Complete triangle. And then it goes all the way back up to 500. So you're like, oh my gosh, I lost all my shares. So during the day right here, these are the people that were able to hold during the day that weren't the big guys. The normal guys, and this is all Robinhood, and everyone lost their shares right there. They got bought in on this gapping halt. Boom, and there's your three. 1, 2, 3. The biggest one is the auto close right there, this last one. The biggest ones are these last two, these auto closes. Just like how I painted it on the thing. I didn't even see this chart. But these lines on this chart is exactly how I painted it 10 minutes ago before this chart was up. Line for line, exactly. Be in it, live it, you'll know them. And then all of a sudden you're out here and the stock drops all the way 400 freaking points. And you're like, out. The firm has all your shares. You're calling the firm to do it. I can't believe it. Put the shares back in oh my God, what the fuck happened? How could it be 500 a share at 10 o'clock and at 11 o'clock in 1 hour? In an hour, it's 100. It fell 400 points. You'd be saved. You'd be out of it. You'd have all your money back. And instead, you don't have anything. How crazy is that, dude? And that's what happened, dude, to everybody. Robinhood and GME. Look what happened, dude. They restrict you trading in those stocks right now. GameStop stock has continued to make big moves, briefly crossing 450, fueled by Reddit users collectively taking on Wall Street. But individual investors looking to make trades have faced multiple issues on trading sites and apps over recent days. The frenzy over GameStop has led TD Ameritrade to restricting certain trades, while Robinhood froze any new purchases of particular stocks, GameStop and AMC, and it will also led Wall Street Bets subreddit to temporarily get locked and Discord server to get shut down. On Thursday, they began posting screenshots. Robinhood explained Thursday morning, just before the stock exchange opened, in a light of recent volatility, we're restricting transactions in AMC, BB, BBY, EXPR, GME, KOSS, Naked, and Nokia. Social media has taken over like Zach the Attack. Okay? And crushing Wall Street. The millennials have taken and done it. And they're buying you in. Robinhood, GME, buy in. Look, you don't own it anymore. Look. They're not restricted. Besides restricted, they bought you in. Look, I'll show you. News. Not they restricted, they bought you in. Right here. Robinhood buys in your short and closes in your position at GME. 6 hours ago. In some cases, investors would only be able to sell their positions, raise margin requirements. Free stock trading by Robinhood and Interactive said in some cases, investors would be able to sell their positions and not open new ones. In addition, GameStop affected other shorted stocks, AMC, BlackBerry, and KOSS. AAL, AMC, BB, BBY, CTRM, MOJO Swing Pick, BBY, MOJO Swing Pick, EXPR, MOJO Swing Pick, 67 cents, 35 cents. Naked, MOJO Swing Pick in the pennies, Sandal, MOJO Swing Pick, and TRVG, MOJO Swing Pick. AAL, former MOJO Swing Pick when it was 12. So there you go. Robinhood customers took to Twitter to express their outrage surrounding the decision. Robinhood has made for itself through the mission of democratizing investing for everyone. And that's what Zach's on. So Zach's restricted from buying or anything. Robinhood canceled stock orders on GME. There should be a class action lawsuit. I thought we had a free market. 10.9% of clients in Robinhood traded game stock on Monday when gyrations took off. They all lost, dude. Because by the time you acted, it already moved 50 points. You were done. It's utterly irresponsible as a trader to do that. But it's really not, because traders do that. But business people that run trading businesses don't. Hedge funds that manage other people's money that can take speculated bets like that do. That's about it. That I saw. Where did I see that they were buying in shares? Specifically saying Robinhood is covering buying in positions. Buying in positions of GME. Hold on, I got a message. If options or stock? What do you mean, dude? Oh, they expire tomorrow. If we think it's going to gap up in the morning, we hold them. And I do. So there's your answer. UVXY long overnight. Let me take a look here at the close for my boy. 1310. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at them options right now on that UVXY. We got them options, them calls on UV right here. The January 29s. What do we got? The 13s right there. We got the 14s at 36 cents, down $1.80. Oh yeah, dude, that thing opens up big tomorrow. It'll be nice. Oh yeah, look how much room they got. 37 cent. Thing gap up big. We maybe take the Febs. What are those? 14s. Dollar down $3. Those are nice too. Those are nice too. I like these too, dude. I like those. I like the February 5s more because it's Friday and they expire. So why don't you cover half of the ones that expire tomorrow for a profit right here? Hold a little bit of them and then take that and buy the Feb 5s. I'm so deliriously good. It's amazing. Because I have like texting with my buddies and my partners and all my friends, and I'm like, do this, do that. I'm doing this, roll on that, hop on that, chank out of that, ripshaw that, all that's craziness. And they're like, okay. Awesomeness. I know. Oh yeah, pour it on. That's awesome sauce. All right. That's awesomely sweet. Yeah, I know. I know. This is the checkers game where checkers and granddad will bump. Dude, where's the SQ at? 70, homies. 1370. I gotta take a little look here. Hold on a second. Take a little screenshot. Dude, 1370 on SQ. How much are them options worth now, huh? Kawoo! Sick. Damn, Mojo, you're good. All right, guys, we're going to end here the Mojo Show. End of the day. Great job today. SQQ 1370, new high. UV 1312, moving into a new high. 1313. Just magnificent, folks. Killing it in the ES Mini Futures. Killing it in the UV stock 1315. Killing it in the SQQ. That's what we do. Oh my gosh. Do you see this? UV 1325 Mojo. You see SQQQ 1380 Mojo. Go Mojo. Holding Mojo. Texting all my boys to my group. Got to establish that new group text. I got to write that down. Group text. You want to get in on my group text, dude? Join the Mojo Day Trade Room. 1320 on that baby now. Yeah, boy. Bitch has been nailed. Log out. Log out. Guys, at the end of my show, watch them other shows and keep it profitable. I'll see you on the next Mojo Show later, guys. Thank you for watching. Woo-hoo-hoo. What a great day. I gave you everything.